thanks so much for tuning in. So today's video is going to be all about save versus splurge. I get asked questions all the time about when it's okay to shop at the drugstore, when should I invest a little more in makeup, and so I just want to do kind of quick products that I know are great from the drugstore, and then other times where it's definitely better to just invest your money in good makeup. So that sounds interesting, keep watching. So one area that you should invest your money in is a good eye primer. Primers help your shadow last all day, look pretty, and just make the colors pop. So I love anything from MAC Soft Ochre or Painterly are my two favorite paint pots. And then at work I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden all the time. So the next one is eyeshadow. So I have eyeshadows under both Save and Splurge because there are tons of great eyeshadows at the drugstore, but only really in the shimmery category. So like Maybelline Eye Studio, this guy, or the L'Oreal Infallibles, like so pretty, but definitely shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And you need to invest in a good matte color, especially when you're carving out your crease. That's what's gonna create the shadow. So I think drugstore is great for shimmery, but once you hit a certain age, shimmery is not so beautiful anymore. So I think I'm gonna recommend a couple of more inexpensive brands that you can't necessarily find at the drugstore. You can find them online, but they're awesome. So Makeup Geek, love, love, love. This is one of their like core Z palettes? Yep, Z palettes. One of their core colors. So this one is Creme Brulee. I use Creme Brulee on everyone. And then Morphe. Morphe is another really great product line. This whole palette, this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. So this one in particular is not available anymore, but they just came out one, I think it's the 350. Like there are so many great Morphe palettes available, and for the most part, they're pretty good. Some are more pigmented than others, but I think this entire thing was like $28-ish, so it's like $1 a shadow. So another category that I have under both Save and Splurge is your eyeliner. Now, if you're a pencil girl and you know you love pencils, invest in higher end pencils. Their formula is better, they have the glide factor figured out. So two of my favorites are both Urban Decay and MAC. Teddy and Roach, these are like kit staples for me, everyday staples. But if you want to get a gel liner and don't want to spend as much, or you happen to be at the grocery store or Target, Maybelline Eye Studio, Blackest Black, glides on. I use my cat eye, use this for my cat eye like basically every day, and it's fantastic. So now to save you a little money for sure, mascara. I do not believe that you have to go spend $25 on your mascara unless you're using a special formula for your lash extensions or something like that. If you're just regular, daily basis piling this on. I love this Color Girl. This one, I brought this one because it is a lot like the roller lash that I just got, and I like to try new makeup out, so I bought this one just to see if it made a big difference, and honestly I think these are probably $15 different and not $15 different on your eyes. And then L'Oreal is always my go-to at the drugstore. Miss Manga, and then L'Oreal Voluminous. This is an OG, always in my kit, in my life, forever and always. We're in a deep committed relationship. Okay, so we're moving on to the skin, and I think there are plenty of great drugstore finds as far as the skin goes. The problem is color matching. So I always recommend to people that if you're gonna buy drugstore, buy a couple colors if you're not quite sure and mix them together. People don't always feel comfortable with that, so that is where you invest in more money. If you come get a custom blend from me, or you go to Nordstrom and have someone color match you, that's what you're paying more money for, truly also. But a couple of brands that I absolutely love, the one I have on today is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is definitely a full coverage, but I really like the formula. I feel like it gives me that really like airbrushed makeup-y look, which I happen to enjoy, and the same with Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Love this guy. Now, if you want a lighter consistency, or you're a tinted moisturizer girl, splurge and go with Laura Mercier for sure. One area that we should definitely not skimp on is our brows. Brows frame your whole face, they make a huge difference, and I really think that Anastasia of Beverly Hills has it all figured out. Like her brow products are next level, amazing. So if you're a pencil girl, go with the Brow Wiz. The Brow Wiz is my very favorite. I use taupe all the time on so many different people, and I love the fact that it has the spoolie on one end so you can comb it out if you feel like you got too much, but the pencil tip is fine enough that you can just do a little flick of the wrist for your hair, or if you are a powder girl, she has the best powders in the game, Beau Show. So another area to invest your money is in bronzers. Bronzer colors, people can get them really wrong or really right. And you want something that almost has a cool tone if you're gonna do any contouring to create that shadow. And a lot of the drugstore products are just kind of chalky. They don't have that smooth finish on your skin. So I love, love, love Too Faced little black book of bronzers. You've seen me use this in another video. Love this guy because there's so many different like consistencies, colors, shimmers for when I'm tanner, when I'm lighter, all that good stuff. And then I love like Lorac Tantalizer. This is pretty warm, so I use this to kind of shimmer and highlight the skin. And speaking of highlighters, invest in a good highlighter too, because the drugstore just hasn't figured that out yet. Like if you're gonna do a highlighter, MAC Soft and Gentle is great, Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, all those. Put your money there. So last but certainly not least is a save that if you ever come into GLAMbeauty.bar, you are gonna hear me talk about at some point, and it's the NYX Butter Gloss. This is my go-to girl. Creme Brulee happens to be my favorite color. I put it on so many of my brides. Like this is the staple color that I tell everyone to invest in because it looks good on you whether you are fair or rocking a good tan. So drugstore has so many great lip options. I love experimenting at the drugstore with lips, like Revlon. There are all these ones that kind of roll up now. Matte lips are super in. So this is actually Kardashian Chroma. This is the Joystick. And then NYX also makes great lip pencils, and they're like $3, so you can't beat that. Okay guys, that'll wrap it up. I wanted to give just a couple great ideas for drugstore versus investing your money, so it's not everything under the sun. So if you have questions, definitely feel free to leave them below. I also do personalized makeup lessons at GLAMbeauty.bar, so you can bring all your makeup in, we'll go through stuff and we'll keep what's good, throw away what you don't want, and we'll make a list for you to take to the store. That's one of the best things at GLAMbeauty.bar is that we don't retail a specific makeup line yet. So we really just give you our unbiased beauty guru lovin' opinions. So I hope to see you soon if you're in the Vancouver, Portland area. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Bye guys. I'm like, okay. Higher end lines definitely have it. Their formula is blah, 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 blah. These lashes, though. I hope that I picked up enough good little, no, I'm not picking up anything. Lips today, all drugstore. NYX Mauve Liner, Vanilla Cream Pie, and a Revlon. Hello.